All right, this is called 3x bounce, linear or lateral. So you're gonna have your feet first starting straight, and then we'll work to a lateral position. So starting straight, I wanna have my feet straight. We don't have to be in big strides here. Ultimately, working to a bigger stride would be ideal. Let's start off in, say, a small stride, kind of like if you're almost like a hitting position. From here, you want shoulders closed. So I want to separate my hands, line up glove side. I want to flex and cock the arm. You know, the arm path, we want horizontal abduction here. We want late to external rotation. This is full external rotation. So I want to be, if this is 0 and this is 90, I want to be somewhere halfway, right? And this is going to be lined up with our glove side, a little loading here. But I'm really trying to focus on separating the hip and shoulder, right? So feet are still straight. I'm going to lift in a little drive, and I'm going to pull back and cock the arm like this. So it's going to just be like this. And once you get it down, it's a little bounce step. So first is drive and cock. Remember, this is going forward, this is going back, okay? And then once you get it, you just keep bouncing and doing it and pushing your hip up, okay? And you could cover distance, like you could work across the floor like this, feeling this pushing up, this pulling back, and pull it back as best you can, right? So it's like this. And like I said, you could start getting bigger with it. You know, bigger strides with it. So how about start off in a progression where it's short and you're just getting used to the timing, pushing the hip forward, shoulder back, and then you could go a little longer, okay? And then you go full stride. And you're loading back to your back leg and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. Going lateral is going to be harder now. So you're in a lateral position. Now you're going to have to put in the foot sink. Sink your feet up, trigger hip rotation, and open. Let it follow, because this is going to bring, when this opens, this is going to bring this around. And you just need to push off at that point. Trigger hip rotation, power hip rotation. And then this is going to separate against it, right? You can start with your hands separated and do that movement below. Just get it down. This is going this way. This is going that way. This way, that way. They're mirroring each other. Down and through, up and back, right? Really feeling the hip, not only coming around, but pushing forward as this elbow goes up, pulls back, and cocks, right? So same thing, let's start like short steps and bounce. And then let's go a little bit bigger in a progression. Bounce. And then let's go full stride. All right, so that's your 3x bounce, linear and laterals.